Good evening. The forest of cranes at the site of the 2010 Athletes Village may have turned into a very dark place for Vancouver taxpayers. Critics and watchdogs of Olympic spending are in an uproar tonight over a secret decision made by City Council to loan up to $100 million to the troubled company that's building the village. The firestorm whipped up even further by news the city's fiscally conservative chief financial officer has resigned over concerns the city is in too deep. And as it all comes to a boil, the mayor and council members are saying next to nothing.
Like wildfire, the worldwide credit crunch has spread to BC, burning developers and investors along the way. In Surrey, the Quattro development went up in flames last month, raising questions about whether it will be rebuilt. The 60-store Ritz-Carlton downtown locked up and work halted. But by necessity, it is a different story at the Olympic Village on the southeast banks of False Creek. It has to be built. But at what cost? And who will pay?
The contracts are locked down. We're at approximately 90% contracted value. What that means is all of the major trades are contracted. Most of the minor trades are contracted. Those are the people working behind us right now on the project.
Contracts may be sealed, but the Olympic Village is still running about $65 to $70 million over budget with a year to go before completion. A media report today suggesting City Council in a closed meeting last month approved a loan of up to another $100 million to keep the project afloat. The story also suggesting the city's finance manager has quit over it because it was too risky to taxpayers.
Can you explain that decision?
I'm registering my shock that Estelle Lowe has resigned.
Apparently, that's what...
Wow, she just called me last night from Hong Kong. Anyways, didn't mention that.
This morning's mayor's debate quickly focused on Ladner's role as chair of the Olympic Village Finance Committee in deciding to offer up another $100 million for cost overruns.
I do not discuss what happened in in-camera meetings.
Can taxpayers handle it?
Are you worried about $100 million?
Somebody at City Hall leaked information that was supposed to stay confidential, and as Ladner walked out, his chief political rival jumped in.
The city is on the hook for this project, which is running over budget. Peter Ladner opted for short-term profit over long-term value. As a result, the city is stuck in a big mess.
Taxpayers should be concerned about the real estate market. Of the 762 units that will eventually be for sale, about 450 have been released for pre-purchase. Of that, 300 have been sold, or only about 39% of the total, and most of those are lower-priced units. It's well documented that Vancouver real estate prices are falling, with few predicting a recovery until well after 2010. That leaves a lot of condos in a buyer's market.